Okay, why is this Magic player doubling? I don't understand. This player's guarding Lauri Markkanen really, really well. So, what are you doing doubling? Because look what happens now. Now, that draws a backside defender on your man right here, and it leaves the corner wide open. You don't guard like this away from the ball. Get your back to the baseline. You can move in a half step. Because look at if you do that. Look at this now. So your back is to the baseline and you're half step in. Now you're able to stunt, help this player out, and you can get back to Markkanen easily because you're not moving your feet. But your back's to the sideline. You give up easy that. Just get back out on this pass. Why is Bol gambling like this? What are you doing? Okay, the Magic have to guard this ball screen. I don't know what... switch, hedge, drop coverage if you really want to, but the Magic do nothing. They do nothing. Must communicate in transition. This player has the ball. If you're Bol, don't go towards the ball, obviously. Go towards a body right here. But Bol is going to the middle of nowhere. Well, it's apparent that Bol needs to work on transition defense because you're standing in the middle of nowhere. You get to a body in transition, the nearest one, right here. When you stand in the middle of nowhere in transition, you give up open threes. Okay, if you are switching this handoff, which the Magic are, this player needs to be up right now. He needs to be level to the man giving the handoff now. This player's coming on to this player right here. But if you're not level to the man giving the handoff, you are not ready to guard one-on-one, as seen right here. Okay, what is this Magic player doing? You are guarding Jordan Clarkson. Get underneath Jordan Clarkson. Why are you just standing aimlessly? If you are running this drop coverage right here, you have to be sharp in the gaps. This player here, you need to be further in. Right foot parallel to the block, left foot out wide stance. So now when this player comes this way, I can stunt, I don't have to move my feet, and I'll be able to recover to the corner. But again, you're just not there. And look at this gap you're giving up. I mean, the Magic are just atrocious guarding away from the ball. This player can get way in, okay? Because again, this player comes this way, I don't have to move my feet. Stunt, recover, okay? That's how it works. You got to close these gaps. Look at this gap that you're not closing off. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Hugging the three-point line. How many times is this going to burn you? Right foot, parallel to the block, left foot, wide stance. This player is shading Jordan Clarkson this way anyways. We need a second defender there. Now I'm stunting. I don't have to move my feet at all. So I'm going to recover. But, I mean, this player is shading Jordan Clarkson to this part of the floor, and you're not closing that gap off. Okay, it goes without saying that when you are guarding the ball, you have to be seeing the ball at all times. I mean, obviously, look at this Magic player. Look at his eyes. Look at him staring at the screen. Staring at the screen. Whoops! Now my man's going this way. That's unbelievable. You cannot play off Collin Sexton. If you can't guard him one-on-one, that's fine. This player can move in a little bit more. But again, we're up, we're forcing him into help. Stunt, don't have to move my feet, recover. But playing off of Collin Sexton solves no one's problems. If you are this Magic player and you're guarding the ball in transition, please get your feet, be in a defensive stance. This is not a defensive stance. Your back's to the sideline. Get in a defensive stance. What is it? This Magic player never gets in a defensive stance. What? This is unbelievable. You are playing off of Collin Sexton. You can't do that. First of all, this player has nothing to do but help you. His man is at half court. He might as well be on the bench. So why would I not be up? Terrence Ross moving in, and we're good. Nope, playing off. Why does Terrence Ross not get his feet set here? Well, you can't just backpedal. There has to be some resistance. Like, look at this. Terrence Ross is just backpedaling and backpedaling and backpedaling and backpedaling and layup. This is a total killer in transition. 3 Magic players guarding air. Just air. Get to a body. Someone from the Magic here should be ready to guard Malik Beasley. No one for the Magic is ready to guard Malik Beasley. If you are Franz Wagner, you have help here. Now, this player should already be in, but whatever. He gets in. Okay, so if you're Franz Wagner, all you've got to do is make sure Jordan Clarkson cannot spin back this way. The help is here. Force him into this help. But look at Franz Wagner. Look what you let him do. You let him spin away from that help. Okay, so Franz Wagner is forcing Jordan Clarkson to this way. And he's pretty much giving it to him. He's opening his hip up. He's shading him to this area here. So you know Jordan Clarkson's coming this way. You have to tighten up your gap defense. Right foot parallel to the block, left foot out wide stance. Stunt, recover. But Jordan Clarkson's got to see a second defender. If you're not in position, look at this gap you just allowed. And you knew it was coming. So, like, what? That's a surprise? Okay, so Franz Wagner, first of all, can't be standing here. You got to get up and guard your man. But again, why is Markelle Fultz allowing himself to get beat this way, where there's no help? Why am I not flipping my hips and there's nowhere to go? I have nothing but Magic players. But you got to be aware. Magic's defense away from the ball is a total train wreck. So this Jazz player is lifting above the three-point line. Go with him, but keep your back to the baseline. Look at if my back is totally to the baseline like it's supposed to be right here. There's no place to go. But what are you doing? How is this allowed? How is that gap opened up?